Bhagavad Gita is thus a handbook of instruction. How to retune our personality to the needs of the hour according to the challenge in front of us. Very often, the challenge outside may upset us so much that we don't know what to do. Every mood, a confusion rises. I don't know what to do under these circumstances. Generally at that time we go to our neighbor or relations and try to ask their advice. Bhagavad Gita gives you the handbook of instruction, and that is why very many great men of the past have all confessed that whenever I am in a problem, in a confusion, I go back to the Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita reminds you what to do and what not to do. In fact, nowadays, whenever there is any instrument in the market, any gadget in the market, electronic or otherwise, you will find there is also a small little booklet along with it, a handbook of instruction. A motorcycle, there is a handbook of instruction. A car when you purchase, there is a handbook of instruction. Even a fountain pen, a Parker fountain pen, a small little booklet is there, how our ink must be, quick ink must be used. Usha sewing machine, there is a book there. These are the holes, 7 holes, number 1, number 2, number 3. In those holes, if you pour our oil, the machine will work. Any other oil, we are not responsible. You understand? These are called handbook of instruction. So when there is some trouble, we read that portion and then find out whether that is all right, and if it is not all right, you correct it and you can repair it yourself. In the same way, this sophisticated equipment, very often, the alignment with the body, the mind and the intellect is broken because of some residue in it. And the Bhagavad Gita explains to you why you are becoming competent in this particular challenge and how you can rediscover your own competency. It is because of this, and therefore do this. Thus, Bhagavad Gita is to be considered as a handbook of instruction, how to retune our personality, so that we can, with competence and confidence, face our own natural situations and problems and crises that come from moment to moment, day to day in our life. In order to prove that, a highly educated man, highly competent, one who has already proved his worth in many a confrontation on the frontiers of our country, Sri Arjuna, is brought to face the greatest challenge in his life, the Mahabharata war. And when he saw that it is my people standing in front of me, and I have to kill my people that I may get my throne, this my came, the man became collapsed. This happens. It is my marriage, you all come and advise me. Why are you worried about it? Is it marriage? After all, everybody is married. Your father, your grandfather, everybody married. That is why you are here. So that you also marry. Says nothing. I become nervous. The very people who advised me, next week it is his marriage, he collapses. Advising is easy because when it is somebody's, but when it is it becomes difficult. Interview. An interview card you got, how very important, you show it to all the friends. But as the interview date comes, you become funky. And on the interview day, terrible. Somehow you go there. But on the interview, you are collapsed. See? What is your name? 23. Everything is forgotten, confused. Why? The idea that I must get the job. Will I get the job? Will I be able to emphasize? What will I do if I don't get this job? What will my people tell about me? I. Collapsed. Supposing you have got already a job in Calcutta. This job you don't need it. But your father said that this is a beautiful chance for you to have a training of an interview. Go. So I am pushed. I have no intention of getting this job. Anyway, I walk into it. See the self-confidence? Yes, sir. He is a confident man. What's your name? Not only my name, sir, my father's name and everything is there in the application form. It must be somewhere here, confusion, it must have gone. No, don't waste our time now. Let us discuss. Hey. Why did you think that you must apply to our company? Sir, even in college days I have been watching your progress. I am not at all satisfied. What does it matter? I don't want your job. You're very peaceful, serene. What are your plans then for the improvement of our company? Sir, everything I allow, I am very humble, but I never allow anybody to pick my head. My ideas, I will not give it to you. That way. Let me see. Give me the job. Let me have a view of the companies working from inside. And in a 6 months' time, perhaps, I will have my own projects and ideas, and I may at that time discuss with you, if you don't mind. See, even though they have understood and they have seen through your hollowness, he said that this is the fellow we want for sales department. Why? Because he knows how to bluff. You are confident when you don't want it. The moment you want it, you become... It's simple. Arjuna became thus molested by his own anxiety due to his own ego and egocentric desires, and therefore he has completely broken down. In the second chapter he expresses that I shall not fight. I am going to the Himalayas for meditation. Because it's a wonderful thing in all over the world that when you fail in life, you escape, you think that you can escape into religion, as if religion is meant only for failures. So then Krishna tries to cure him, educate him.